Firstly, to the S&P 500 on the daily charts, and here we see the buyers returning into this market. A solid white body candle, much larger body than we've seen for some time following the FOMC interest rate decision. Buyers are returning here very solidly, good upside momentum, very strong possibility of a test up to this round number 2400 resistance. Importantly, the market now trading back up above the Tenkan-sen, giving us a bull market in all three time frames, supported by the Chica span. Next to the bands with the S&P, and here we saw the squeeze go on, and now we see the band start to whiten as we see a return of some strong trending activity back up above the band, and strong bullish tone here. Good opportunity here for some follow through, and we are likely to see the trending activity to the upside, testing to at least this 2400 and possibly beyond. To the S&P 500 futures on the hourly charts, and the session here for the one that has just finished started down below the Ichimoku cloud, a good solid base of support at the middle of the pivot points, and the Kijun-sen indicator of the market trending up to find resistance at the top of the cloud halfway through the session. Then a weak test to the downside, just testing in a moderate manner down below the Ichimoku cloud, but finding strong support at the Tenkan-sen suggested that there was very solid upside momentum here. The market then raced up through each of those Ichimoku indicators, testing through to the second pivot point resistance level, petering out with an indecisive candle. At the moment in this new session, the market is looking a little overextended. Not too sure whether we will see any strong upside. The extent of it could be this first pivot point resistance level 2390. The second and the third look way too extreme. The second could be attained, but the market will look very overextended through the cloud if that does occur. Wouldn't surprise to see the market test back to around the Tenkan-sen and the middle pivot point level 2376 and bounce off there. Over to gold futures, and solid buying coming into the gold futures following a week and a bit of probably about 2 weeks of strong downtrending activity. Solid support just below this 1200 level. Buyers have come in with a very solid bullish candle, finding some resistance around that 1218 level, but closing in a bullish manner above the Tenkan-sen, suggesting that we could see a retracement back towards the Kijun-sen at 1229, and just watching for some resistance around that area. Also looking at the US 30-year bond futures, and solid buying off the back of the build of momentum from the previous day's candle. That white body candle was the largest white body for some time. Very strong follow through here today, trading through the 147 previous level of resistance, and also trading through the Tenkan-sen in a bullish manner. Something of an extreme candle, we might not see strong follow through, just watching resistance at 148.23, but a possibility of a test up to 149.23 resistance at the Kijun-sen is on the cards over the next few days. Next over to the euro, US dollar, and very solid buying in this market today as well, bouncing off the support around the bottom of the Ichimoku cloud, trading through multiple levels of resistance through the Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen, the top of the cloud, through the 1066 level and the 107.14 level. Very good opportunity here for the market to trade to high levels, 108.18. That's an important previous major swing high. Today has been an extreme candle, however we may not see the same type of activity for the next day, but we're unlikely to see any solid selling. Even if we do, very solid support down around this 1066 level at the top of the cloud. And for dollar yen, and following the less than hawkish FOMC decision, we've seen some selling in US dollar Japanese yen here today. Very strong resistance forming over the last few days around the top of the cloud. The market selling off in a significant manner with an extreme candle, trading through the bottom of the cloud, through the Kijun-sen and Tenkan-sen, so those areas failing to hold as resistance, really signifying that the sellers have been quite strong in this market. Potentially very strong support around the top of this highlighted zone around 112.80 and all the way down through to the bottom of it, close to this 110.61 level. We could see support coming in anywhere through this area. This area has been tested on multiple occasions in the past.